gonna get drug into
Hey, folks,
politics.
welcome back to the Trailer Park Show. We're back from our 2-week hiatus, I guess, isn't
Was
it?
it 2 weeks?
Something like that.
No, we only
Yes.
missed 1 week.
Well,
Did we miss 2?
It's
Damn.
2 weeks.
Somebody crank this up a little higher.
hey,
here.
yeah, just in case you want to get all that oxygen to your head, all the way to your
You're
head.
getting too much or not enough, huh?
Exactly. Well, we got a very special guest with us here tonight. We've got, and I hope I say this right, it's Ghost Leopard
Ghost Leopard, yes,
from
sir.
Velos Music.
Veloz Music.
Velos.
Yes,
Velos
sir.
Music, sorry. And then you can find them at Velos Music at VLOZmusic.com.
Yes, sir.
We're going to be talking to him a little bit about music. And then after that, we're going to be having fun with politics and all the fun stuff that's going on here in Austin.
Music
and
for a half hour and politics for a half hour.
And of course, we got the host. We got James Slowpoke Ritter. We got Michael Cargill, the man who everybody loves and adores, and me.
Whether he likes it or not.
So, well, I guess let's go ahead and start. We don't have anything that we have to talk about first, right? Any housekeeping stuff?
No, it's kind of homo hippie. Come out here and say hi to the audience for us because he ain't said hi in so
The
long.
boss is in the building.
Boss is in the building.
How do you get to be your boss? Well, that's all right. Look at us, music and politics. You're not Norteño music, but you got a Norteño music promoter.
Because he loves the music.
Well, we got, we're set up to try to hit both markets. We definitely want to make something for the Latin people, and then the same thing for the U.S. as well. We
Well,
want to
that's
be
some
able to.
unique music you got. We're going to hear some of it here in just a few minutes, I think.
So tell us a little bit about yourself. Are you
Yeah.
from Austin or?
I'm originally from Houston. I was born in Pasadena, and since
Pasadena.
Pasadena, yeah, the home of the
Oh,
refineries.
McGillis?
Yeah, and moved out here about around the age of 13 or so, and I've been back and forth since. So I've lived about half my life in Austin and half in Houston. Got most of my families in Houston.
Very cool. And how'd you get into music?
Actually, I just started one day. I was in the trucking business, and one day I decided to.
Out in the Pasadena area or the?
Actually, once we were here in Austin, I started.
What'd you drive?
I started with running the company. Actually, my dad was in it and all that stuff, but Peterbilt's, custom Peterbilt's was what
I
we
mean,
were used to doing.
flatbeds or?
Mostly in the gravel business. Most of our family's in the
I
gravel
was in
business.
dump trucks.
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
saw that?
I seen it. He's the big dog on the road. I saw it. Yeah.
They shoved me off in the back lot, run an airline to me, and that was it.
Go, huh? Yeah, so one day I just decided I wanted to start in the music, and it was here in Austin, and I got a group, and we put that together. We started off in rap, so
What was the name of the
officially.
band?
South Ocean Records was the name of the record label that we had, and I had a few artists from here in Austin. And then so we did a couple releases with that, and then I got on the tour here in Austin a lot with the rap stuff. But here about 4 years ago, I put together this new music that we're doing, and we're just pretty much taking it into a new direction, mainstream direction. And so now I got Hef on my team now, and we're fixing to do what we can with it. Yeah.
Well, I need to ask you something. I don't know how quick I can make it.
Uh-oh.
We want to play a song first? I got into trouble one time because we're supposed to be the music capital of the world, all that. I was
Right,
going to ask what
right.
you think of that. And it comes from, I had these shows up on Blip TV, and they took them down, Blip TV. But I asked, there's a lot of really big-time music people here, and we did 3 shows down here on the music industry.
Yes, sir.
Because I asked my boys download for free. How do you make money now? Because I come from the old hippie days, Rolling
Right.
Stones, selling million records and all that,
Right.
and get filthy rich. And so I asked, how do you make money in the music business? And we did 3 shows with some really important music people on. Margaret Moser, who's been around forever in music, the musicians labor union leader, some Tejano music stars, and how do you make money in music anymore?
Well, the music industry definitely took their hit with the whole digital age, but
Somebody buy it and download it. It's all
it's
out.
all out there. I mean, there's other means, we definitely, you make money touring and doing, merchandise and stuff like that.
It's all
but
there.
you got to work nowadays, that's with anything, of course, but the days of selling the millions and millions of records is pretty much it's gone, you got to find other avenues, get on a bus and go to work or get on a plane and go to work. That's about the way you're going to do it these days.
So do you find it more advantageous to sell singles or to sell the whole thing?
I've done both ways. Sometimes it's definitely good to have a CD, because when you do a show, you want to have plenty of music. Oh, we got the man in here.
No. It's coming. When she helped him is when she played
DJ. the
Okay,
music
yeah, I
man.
have my artist
Come
here.
in, come
S
in.
Class, come on in.
Don't worry,
Um,
I don't bite it, nothing like that.
Step there.
This is
Put on
S
my
Class.
makeup now.
She sings and does DJing, and it was a big part of my beginning of Velaz music. Say hello.
Hello.
Does she need a microphone?
You might
No,
have
we
to
got,
speak up.
No.
Let's give her one of these.
And what's your
Hello.
name?
Susan.
Susan?
very nice.
And
So how did you?
get messed off with that?
I met him a while, I guess a couple years ago now.
She was actually working at the bank I was banking at when we first started at, and then we just shifted into doing music from there. And
You start singing, or
Yeah, originally that's not what I was gonna do, but then he just kind of threw me in there.
we've had music on here before, and one of them was Laura Graff. I call her lounge singers. Her husband played the guitar, and she sang. She's been on the show a couple times. She'll be on again sometime.
yeah, well.
Maybe
that'd be
y'all
great.
will have to. I'll keep y'all in mind at Christmas time.
Definitely,
You do
that's
Christmas
fine.
songs, stuff like that.
Oh well, we haven't done a Christmas song yet, but I'm sure if there's
We
a
usually
Christmas
have our
song.
annual Christmas show, which is usually musical stuff. And like I was telling you about, we've done music shows before on the industry side of it.
Have you heard of music in my a Christmas song with my style of music? Yeah, that's gonna be a first.
This,
Huh?
well,
Now that you mention it,
we'll probably have to see if that can be a challenge. That can be
Might have to be had, right?
exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
I'm
That would
always
sound
up
really
for that.
I bet she could sing a good Christmas song. She got a nice voice.
She got a good one. You'll hear it here in a second. We got a video queued up ready for that when y'all want to do that.
Oh,
But
do you?
yeah, definitely has a wonderful voice.
Hold on, not in the lost track. I better take this. Well, we were talking about music industry. How do you make money? Touring. There's the days of filthy rich rock stars over with, or
There's definitely money in it. It's got to be done on a way larger scale as before, and it definitely takes a lot of work being on the road and doing whatnot. But there is money to be made in the music business. Had the opportunity to have my music featured in a couple of motion pictures.
Really?
Yes, and the royalties from that, they add up. It wasn't a real big motion picture, but I had one of them was with Through the Valley with Danny Trejo, and that one was
Nice.
a film that did pretty good. So you get royalties here, and then you get your rodeo radio royalties and some tour money and a few sales on the digital stuff, and it adds up. I might buy a little house in East Austin somewhere one day.
Okay, before or after all the stuff?
Before or after the.
well,
That's the
I know
question.
I made friends at it because I made a simple economic statement. If we improve the economic opportunities for any segment of society, we all benefit.
Right,
Because we were talking about dump trucks.
right,
I like rich musicians.
yeah,
They have to have a house. You cannot build a house without a dump truck. You get work out of it.
yeah. There's definitely.
South
Everything
by
moves-
Southwest.
Everything moves by truck.
Yeah, you got it. Truck got it. So I like rich people.
Yeah, yeah. Supply and demand. That's always gonna be.
South by Southwest, I think it was 2 years ago, the guy said, if 10,000 people steal your stuff, that's not a problem.
Right.
If 10,000 people don't steal your stuff, that's a problem.
Yes.
So are we not looking at the right genre or whatever, technology to make money on music? Is there some way to, something we're not seeing outside the box on how to, I mean, if digital is took away records, can you see anything that might be the next step?
I think one of the steps that we're trying to go for, I'm trying to go for, one is incorporating technology, merchandise, whether it be headphones. For instance, I think Apple right now is fixing to make a big purchase with Dr. Dre and the Beats headphones. It was somewhere around $3-point-something billion.
I like those commercials.
Yeah, it was
Am
it's
I
huge.
missing all this?
Yes, you
so,
are.
Yes,
so,
you are.
So merchandise, technology, incorporating other things like something to do with the phone or a watch or it's something outside of music. And now I think just in the recent years we've really been seeing merchandise being merged with music. Like in more in a technological way than it was before.
Very cool.
So I think that might be a next step for music. Bringing in products along with the music and finding a way to package all that up and finding artists, and then sometimes it may not even be the artist's idea of what the product might be, but product companies merging with the music artists to try to make another avenue or another stream of money.
You got any ideas on that?
I just know from my own experience, I haven't bought a CD in a long time, so
I don't think I ever bought one. Well, I've never been that big into music anyway, but
it's just so it's all through the computer.
Yeah.
Just makes it.
it's amazing.
So now, where are you touring at now?
Right now, I'm just barely getting everything off the ground with Laz and the music that we're doing.
Are we ready for video?
Okay, yeah, just momentarily. We're just trying to see about
So right now, what we're focusing on right now is radio, TV. We're getting all around, get let everybody know what we're doing and what's going on with it. Meanwhile, I'm working on an album right now, getting enough content for us to get out and do a tour with the kind of music that we got going right now. So right now, I'm in the studio working hard, putting together a nice album. That way, we'll have something nice to perform, a good hour plus, and then put on some good shows all around the world. Right now, with the music that we're doing is based for something that can be in the Latin part of the country, as long with the European part of the country, and this is worldwide, the music that we're working on right now. So right now, I'm just in the studio hammering out a good album. I do all the producing of the music. I do all the writing most of the time. Sometimes on the music that we did, they do their own writing and performing, and I do all the engineering and the mastering, and I do everything. So it's taken me a long time to be able to do that, but that's what I'm doing. So right now, we're knocking out songs one by one, and Heaven's going to be putting us on the road and keeping us busy.
Very cool. Well,
It's been a lot of
we'll talk a
experience.
little bit more about the style of music, but I think we have a video that's already queued up and ready to go. So when Mrs. Pokey's ready, we can go ahead and play it.
Hey, bitch, how about you put that camera down and give me a hand, motherfucker? Out here bullshitting. Quicker we get this shit in there. Fucking guys, we get out of here.
We gonna party till nobody can party no more. We got the party. The bottles popping and the girls dancing for sure. The party's going down for sure.
Ain't no telling what these hands could do. Put them around a female or two. Put them around the whole world or two. I could be your parachute. I could be your safety net. Mile high in that super jet. Half naked on the movie set. Easy though, we ain't got there yet. Lady, just text me maybe. Cause I'm really gone. Just out here raging. I've been in the pool too long vacation. Look at my fingers looking like some raisins. Party out, baby. Give me some more. We're gonna go till we out on the floor. We're gonna rock, putting on for the show. Because the party on fire and that's the show.
We gonna party till nobody can party no more. The bottles popping and girls dancing for sure. The party's going down for sure.
Hey you, I say I'm talking to you. You really need to listen when I'm talking to you. I love the way you shake it when I'm working with you. I really wanna take it up a level with you. I really only wanna smash the pedal with you. Mess around and get a gold medal from you. Mess around and take the world over with you. Here's my drink, I'll be back in a few. Lady, just text me maybe. Cause I'm really gone, just out here raging. I've been in the pool too long vacation. Look at my fingers looking like some raisins. Party out, baby, give me some more. We're gonna go till we out on the floor. We're gonna rock, putting on for the show. Because the party on fire and that's the show.
We gonna party till nobody can party no more. The bottles popping and the girls dancing for sure. The party's going down for sure. The party's going down for sure.
So tell us a little bit about the music. How do you classify it?
I would say right now it's a mix of pop, electronic dance music, and maybe top 40. A good little mix of that.
Oh, cool. Cool. And how many? What have you got? I was looking at your website, and I was noticing some of the music that you had already that plays automatically off of SoundCloud. So are those? How many songs do you have on there right now? Uh oh.
I need credit in your pictures there. I need some credit.
Hey,
Okay,
where's
you
your
have
butt,
to have
Mom?
that credit. That
Uh-oh.
was my butt in there doing all the wiggling.
Was that you?
That was me in my little
Oh,
purple
God.
shorts, my little red shorts, with my wigs on. Yeah, I need credit at the end of those videos. 'cause
Write her a check, a royalty check, ASAP.
I can
Write
take
her a
my
royalty
bonbon.
check, ASAP.
That bonbon. See, Pokey, wonder when I was going to work all those times, really, I was flying out of town to go visit this dude.
I don't matter that you ain't shook your bonbon.
Hey, I
in
got
about a decade
tattoos.
now.
It wasn't me. It
I got
wasn't me.
tattoos over my eyes, shaped like
Yeah, you know what I
bonbons.
say. Take my woman's five. Bring her back. I'll shoot you.
Yeah.
Still used to that. Still hurt.
I still can, but not around you.
She's been smiling ever since the music came on. That made my
I
day.
want to be the official glow light girl.
I got some.
Oh my
I
goodness.
got some.
That'd be fun. That'd be
Oh,
cool.
yeah, bring her no dang glow light.
I want to be the official glow light girl. You can put me to work. That's it.
I'm
That was
not.
my bonbon in the video, people.
We'll get you a royalty check ASAP.
Alrighty. That was an awkward moment. That was
Next time I was in trouble.
Oh, see ya.
Next time you guys put a video together, you want some guns in there, give me a call.
Yeah, definitely. Well, never mind. After the show, we'll talk. Yeah.
This is a public forum, remember?
Yeah, I know it. I'm here for music. Let's stay there. After the show, I'll visit you.
Well, we can talk a little bit, or if you want to do some of the music. We understand
Y'all
you
ready
guys
to play
have
some? And then we'll talk. Well, I want to ask you more. What you think of things like South by Southwest, which the city spends a lot of money on. Do you think we're getting our money's worth out of it? I don't know. You
South
want to
by
play music
Southwest,
first,
yeah.
or?
Yeah, let's hear a song.
I'm talking. Remember they just played the video.
Hello?
Okay, well we can do that. Okay.
Whatever y'all
Well,
wanna do,
let's
I'm
go ahead
good.
and do that part. Let's talk a little bit about the South by Southwest. Were you able to go there?
I was actually. I was there with a very nice individual that I met named Dave House from New York, and a group, New Westworld from LA. They came to me here and do music. So I spent a lot of time, most of the week actually, in South by Southwest. There's a lot of talk about it. You know how it's gone kind of in the commercial mainstream way, and how the big companies were coming in and doing all that. And on one hand, it's good for people because they're getting a lot of music for little to no money. And on the other hand, a lot of people I know are upset because of the local talent not really being what it's supposed to, and people having to pay to play now. And when I first started, it was pay to play. That's where we started. And after we got going with it, we were asked to return to tours, or we got put on for free, or we got paid actually eventually for it. So the pay for play thing is a horrible thing that artists have to do that, especially knowing that you got to come out of pocket, for that kind of just
After
to be
you
able to do
traveled
your
down here
art.
already.
Of course, it's a horrible thing, but at the same time, I did it, and after I did it, I was asked to come back and eventually paid to do the same thing that I once paid for. So I kind of walked that path before. My take on it, if artists could play for free, it'd be an awesome. If promoters can find another way to make money other than charging the artist,
Right.
that would be awesome.
So
Because
it's
everybody
almost
can-
like an internship.
kind of.
Where everybody, you got to start off.
You gotta
start
put
somewhere.
time.
Yeah.
Time
I'm
is money.
thinking we have turned music into politics.
Promoters, we got all the money.
The promoters get all the money,
The
huh?
artists, they enjoy the life.
So what do you think they should do? What would you like to see changed about South by
Well,
Southwest?
I don't think that I have a big enough understanding as far as the promotions and the
Okay.
shows and everything, but yeah, I just don't think I have enough input as far as how the whole machine works
Right.
to give a comment on that.
Especially you might not want to say anything.
Yeah, no, I would love to have a nice spot on South by Southwest next year, and let's keep it that
Now
way.
that you paid to play it, they're starting to pay you. You don't want to.
Yeah, I started that way, and I know it's a bad thing, but
When you're ready, let me know. You want it?
Let's play.
No, you go, vas a cantar ya, right?
whenever y'all are ready, I'm
You
ready.
ready?
Okay. Well, let's go ahead.
Y'all want to talk guns on, whatever y'all want to do, I am here.
Well,
you know?
we'll go ahead and
Hey, did
we
somebody
understand,
say
that
the
there's a
G
song,
word?
we understand that you guys we're going to be playing some music live. And so that way we can go ahead and do that and have you guys come back at the table, and then we can chit chat a little bit more.
And then we'll talk guns.
Then we'll talk guns.
I just want to listen. Y'all can talk.
Play some music and then
I
we'll
just
talk
want to
guns.
listen.
Be careful with your microphone, and you take this microphone, any microphone.
Okay.
Cuando te levantes, te
Yeah.
quitas
Sounds
el
good.
micrófono y agarras este micrófono.
Yeah. So yeah, whenever you're ready, we'll just use this microphone that Susan's using, and then off we go. So.
Cuando ya estés listo.
So we're just gonna.
So,
You have-
yeah, we'll go ahead and get you guys ready, and then we'll have you guys come back over here.
Y'all want to put another video on while they set all that
No,
up, and
digo,
then
vas a cantar.
okay.
Yeah, well, yeah, let's go ahead and have you guys get up, and then get you guys set up. We'll continue talking over here, and then
Let's do it.
we'll get everything all set up.
Okay.
So, very cool, very cool. Well, we're gonna have a very special performance
Take this microphone.
by Ghost Leopard, and
Set that on
and we should have some. I got to hear some of the music earlier. It sounds really nice. They were doing the sound check earlier, and it was like,
Well, I guess it got to be young people or something for this guy.
yeah, well, no, not really. I mean, it's just,
Kind of
if you-
European style or something. I don't know.
Well, no, I mean, if you enjoy the music, it's all good stuff. We have a nice little segue before we started.
You got my old lady hot.
She was happy.
That might be a good thing.
Well, you never know. It might be something really good for you guys. Trust me, it may be a good thing. So.
Yeah, maybe so.
And very soon, folks, as they're getting ready, we'll go ahead and segue over to Ghost Leopard and Susan as they get ready to perform, and it'll be some great stuff. I think they're almost set.
Yeah.
I've been searching for a long time, baby, and I ain't no lie like the limelight, baby, and I wish I had the right words to say, but all they come to mind. Get on the floor, she ready, shake a little more, hold steady, drop on the double, hold up, her ass is a bubble.
That ass is damn, goddamn, goddamn. That ass is damn, goddamn, goddamn, goddamn. That body's damn, goddamn, goddamn, goddamn. That body's damn, goddamn, goddamn, goddamn. That ass is
Damn, she got everything that a nigga could want, plus a little more. Keep on rocking, but you know who the rock star is right here for sure. I'm like, you know we drinking all night. Everybody just down the mall, right? Even though we going to the break of daylight. Let's go. I've been searching for a long time, baby, and I ain't no lie like the limelight, baby, and I wish I had the right words to say this, but all they come to mind is get on the floor, she ready, shake a little more, hold steady, drop on the double, hold up, her ass is a bubble.
That ass is damn, goddamn, goddamn. That ass is damn, goddamn, goddamn, goddamn. That body's damn, goddamn, goddamn, goddamn. That body's damn, goddamn, goddamn, goddamn. That ass is damn, goddamn, goddamn. That ass is damn, goddamn, goddamn, goddamn. That body's damn, goddamn, goddamn, goddamn. That body's damn, goddamn, goddamn, goddamn. That ass is
Our night don't end with an X and O's. Our day begin with the fancy clothes. My team take 10 and we back again. Take 10 again and we cash it in. Fuck the lesson, we don't take those chances. Born on go get those asses. You look hotter than 7 beaches. Hold up, goddamn. I've been searching for a long time, baby, and I ain't no lie like the limelight, baby, and I wish I had the right words to say this, but all they come to mind is get on the floor, she ready, shake a little more, hold steady, drop on the double, hold up, her ass is a bubble.
That ass is damn, goddamn, goddamn. That ass is damn, goddamn, goddamn, goddamn. That body's damn, goddamn, goddamn, goddamn. That body's damn, goddamn, goddamn, goddamn. That ass is damn, goddamn, goddamn. That ass is damn, goddamn, goddamn, goddamn. That body's damn, goddamn, goddamn, goddamn. That body's damn, goddamn, goddamn, goddamn. That ass is damn.
Nice. Alrighty, guys. I think we're gonna go ahead and segue, have you guys come back over here with us so you can spend some time and talk a little bit more about the music.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
Awesome
next
stuff.
time, all after midnight.
Let's go and bring that mic back over here if possible. We're gonna go.
Yeah, we gotta put the honor rating up there, Bob. I think we're supposed to play that kind of stuff after 10.
It's too much. It's too much. That was some good stuff. I mean, okay, so what's the name of the song?
That there is called Got Down.
Cool.
That was the name of the word, Got Down.
Got
Oh,
down.
got that.
Yeah.
No,
Got Down.
I'm glad you cleared that up.
Yeah, Got
That is,
Down.
this is family friendly show. It's got down or get down. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. So is that?
Well, they just had their sex education lesson now.
Oh, jeez. Can you find now? I was on your website and I was on the. You had the music that's set up on SoundCloud. Is that available there as well, or is that one of the new? It's something new that you guys have just done.
This is a brand new track we're currently shooting a video for.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and that's done after 10 o'clock. But yeah, we're shooting a video for it now. We're actually shooting it Rio nightclub here in Austin, Texas. We're gonna do part of the video there. It's one of the newest nightclubs in Austin. It has a big swimming pool on the top and all. So
cool.
we'll have to invite y'all out for that.
Yeah, all
Make
right.
sure y'all are on the
Free
set.
beer?
Why not? For you,
For you,
whatever
yeah.
you want.
You need one after this.
Yeah, for you, whatever you want. So.
It's not ready. I gotta go change out of my shorts.
Miss Pokey was ready to go ahead and shake that thing again for you guys.
Get my shorts on and y'all are over with already.
There's more coming up.
Oh, video. Yeah, we'll have fun. Maybe we'll play the last video about 7:45 or so. How's
Okay, cool.
Well,
That'll work.
we're gonna run them off at 7:30, but I guess
you.
it's gonna go a little longer than
Yeah,
that.
well, I'll
A little
definitely
bit longer.
that? Well, whatever y'all want to just holler.
All we were gonna talk about is that cop that got indicted, but this is probably better. This is getting exciting now.
You know, sometimes you got to, if we had a camera back here, we'd be able to see the facial reactions of Pokey. And sometimes it's priceless.
We're missing out on
I think a lot of people's missing out on that stuff.
on
We
the
can do
close-ups,
out exactly. We can do.
Give me a reenactment.
Oh, I can't do the reenactment. There's no way of
There's
doing
No
that.
one can impersonate
No way.
it.
There you go.
He likes it. He likes the music.
It feels great to know that even after all this time, we can get anybody excited.
Exactly. He was
Yeah, I'm
jamming
cranking
out
up
there.
right now.
It was pretty funny watching Pokey start jamming out there. I was like, wow. I mean,
Maybe that should be the next music video.
Yeah.
Just
Jam
put
it out?
Pokey on it.
Put a
Yeah,
clip
jam
in
it
there,
out.
have
Why
Pokey-
not?
Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to see that one though personally, but that's just.
Hey, what are you getting into here?
What's up?
We have most of the music is back to what you were asking. Most of the music is on iTunes. It's
okay.
available on Amazon, iTunes. It's like over 3,000 stores available online.
Really?
Also, if you go to the website velozmusic.com, we have a mix CD, or it's actually a digital download, a mix that you can download for like $5 or $6. It's like 5 or 6 songs.
I don't
or
think
8
we're
songs.
supposed to talk about money here.
Well, what I'm saying is that's how they can get the music.
Yeah, I'm already worried about the management, worried about our.
It's got GOT down.
Oh,
Yeah,
So we're okay. We're good.
So we're good.
You know,
We're
the,
Okay.
the religious right will not get mad at us for that stuff.
Yeah, goddamn.
I'm worried about that. All right, good point.
Yeah, goddamn.
So how's the downloads, if I may ask? I mean, are you guys seeing a lot of stuff out there?
We've been doing pretty good. Actually, downloads compared to streams, like streaming, every time you listen to a song on a particular website, we get a percentage of a penny, or a percentage of a penny, depending on what site it's on. And the streams actually come in, the percentage is actually higher on the money you make off a stream sometimes
Really?
than actual downloads, yeah.
Wow.
So, and there's certain sites we get the breakdown, every month and whatnot. But streams is a big income revenue actually, big revenue income, from just different websites. You got thousands of websites that have your music, and every time somebody clicks play,
Thank you, Sid.
you get paid for that. So the
Oh,
streams are
that
pretty
was
good.
Bob
yeah.
said that too. She said, "Don't worry about the language."
Oh, good. Very cool.
She has my back. We made a pack in the room, and she said, "I got your back. You are good."
Well, down here at the station, they tell you you're supposed to wait till after 10 o'clock to have that kind of stuff on.
But that was all good.
It's all good.
Yeah.
There wasn't
It was
any foul language.
Fancy it is if they say it in cartoons, you can say it on live TV.
There you go. Cool.
Well, you know,
There was no
Felix
swearing.
the Cat cartoons on the our channel
There
is
was
not.
no swearing, so it's all good. You know?
Quit telling them what kind of cartoons we watch.
Watch Squidbillies.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, yeah, I know Squid, SpongeBob, SquarePants got his.
Who's on that video, mama?
Yeah, let's,
Yeah, I think
how many
we- yeah.
videos we got? 2 or 3?
We got one more.
One
Hey,
more?
what's your website?
Play one more, and then maybe we can sing another
Tell
song or two.
everybody.
Oh, the website, by the way, is VLOZ Music, MUSIC.com. VelozMusic.com. And it's got a lot of good stuff on there. Some of the TV stuff that we've done and radio, all kinds of good stuff on there. Also access to the music videos.
Dude.
We cranked the oxygen up just a little too much over there.
We'll edit that out.
Come out the other side.
Yeah, thanks. And if they want to reach out to you for bookings or anything like that,
For bookings,
Or mitzvahs, weddings, anything, huh?
yeah, for anything like that, you can just you can email info at velozmusic.com. info@velozmusic.com. Any questions you got?
If they
Until
put
my-
that in your search engine, will they get to you?
Veloz Music, or they put Ghost Leopard, Veloz, any of that stuff.
And we have it on the link that we posted on that were tagged to us, so we can
Right.
people can find that stuff
Cool.
there. And we'll go ahead and
When we upload this show to YouTube, we'll put the links on there.
Yeah, great.
very
Just
cool.
Keep an eye on the Trailer Park Show, I guess, and it'll come up.
Yeah, but do we, no, I'm kidding.
Oh, do we want this on?
we're gonna go ahead and I'm not gonna say anything about no. It was gonna be good. It was gonna be good. More positive for you guys than
Yeah, it won't exactly fit with the other stuff on there, but
it's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
You gotta have a shiny penny. With,
Exactly.
You gotta have
This is a
some.
very shiny penny. So it's all
we
good.
do have a music section on the website. Yeah, we do actually
right
have
there.
that music section on the website.
Well, I'm just glad y'all had us out today. You know.
Well, we're very glad to have you guys here. It's great to listen to some different music than what we're normally used to. And I
Actually,
think
we had your boss is, because we don't know who you are, but he said okay, so it's okay.
Yeah. Great.
Okay, well, let's go ahead and give out the website one more time. You guys, it's
We go back a long way,
velozmusic.com.
haven't
Yes,
We
velozmusic.com.
go back a long way.
And we want to thank you for being on the show. Being on the show, it was a great pleasure to hear the music. We were, like I said, we were out here jamming.
Right.
I mean, Cargill and I were kind of getting there, doing the whole little.
Yeah.
It was pretty nice. It was,
Are they gonna sing one after the?
no, I think we're gonna do one more. We're gonna do one more video, and then we're good to go. So, thank you again for everything. We really appreciate the
Thank
help.
you
And
for
Ms.
having
Pokey,
us.
Ms. Pokey, whenever you're ready, we can go ahead and do one of the other videos.
Y'all gonna like this video. This one S-Class features in it, and
Dirty, dancing, delectable, so sexy, sultry, I'm sensual, inviting, enticing, incredible, made like something medical. Yeah, you know I'm a spectacle. Put me on a pedestal. To taste me, I'm so edible. But baby, I'm incredible. I came to break your heart. Came to break your heart. Came to break your heart. I party like a star. Get high as a star. I trip like a star.
very nice. Thank you very much.
Why don't the whole crew come on back here and say hello? All y'all.
That was an awesome. I don't care what anybody says. That was pretty damn nice. That was pretty cool. You should have seen Pokey's face over here earlier. Oh my God, I've never seen him smile that big in a while.
Oh, wow.
Bueno, Pokey and everybody here, thank you so much to invite us. Special ghost report. Hopefully everybody happy, everybody like it. And we want to be support him. Keep your eyes open. We're gonna be. It's all this team. The camera guy. He's this guy right here, the assistant for him.
Assistant manager, we got the guy in charge of all of our web design and cameras and whatnot. Oh yeah, I'm talking about stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got the team. We got a nice team put together, and we just want to say thank you for giving us a shout out here. And
Cool. You want to give out the names of the crew?
I got Vincent, I got Henry, Ramirez, and Vidari, and Susan S. Class, and y'all can find her on the website and all that good stuff too. Some of the music.
Sorry, I got the
think we
computer
got a
over here
fan
on
for
this
life,
side.
no matter what. After the show is done, but yeah, and just want to say thank you to everybody, and shout out to Genesis Truck and Trailer out in down south, and all the guys out there around the world watching us. So thank you.
Well, remember us at Christmas time.
Christmas time, we'll be back. I think we'll have to bring them the little Santa's helper out for you.
There you go. Alrighty.
Man, great.
Yeah.
Thank you, Pokey. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it. Awesome stuff.
Thanks.
Awesome, Mr. Heavy. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Very cool.
Y'all be careful.
We're gonna talk after this.
Good job.
Alrighty, sir. Alrighty. Very cool. So it's going to be kind of an interesting segue for. I know we got a few minutes left of the show. We got about another 20 minutes or so. But we did want to talk about some of the local stuff that's happening. One of the big things that happened today, and it's been, I think the news has already covered it. You got to hear it.
The cop.
Yeah. It was like the big talk of the day was where we had the incident with, or the situation with the former APD detective, who, for those that don't remember, he was involved with a shooting of a black man who was accused allegedly of trying to rob a bank, even though he, wrong skin tone, and was killed almost virtually execution style. He had a gunshot to the back of the head, and they went ahead and indicted him for manslaughter. So he was a couple of things that was kind of crappy about this whole thing for me, if you ask me, is that they let him retire. He was gone. I mean, they let him get his pension, they let him get his stuff or whatever, and then now he turned himself in today because of the indictment. So this is gonna be tough for the city. I mean, well, tough for the county to deal with.
Yeah, let him retire, because that's good money.
Yeah, that's one of those things where it's going to be tough on both sides. It's tough on the family. The victim is going to be tough on the officer, and his family as well. And if something does happen to him where he does go to jail, at least his family will still, have the funds to continue on, because the family shouldn't suffer.
Right.
Financially.
Understood.
The cop family, yeah, they're going to do real well.
Right. So, well, they shouldn't suffer financially, but.
Oh, dude.
Damn.
Yeah, we're going to have to edit that thing out again also. Oh, man. Yeah, it was police detective Charles Kleinert, who was the one that shot Larry Eugene Jackson Jr. And I think they're looking allegedly. Where now I think they're going to be looking at, once they get this whole thing done, they're going to turn around and do the civil lawsuit, not only against him, but I think also against the city. For the action, so they're saying here that if convicted, he can face anywhere between 2 to 20 years in prison for a second-degree felony. So
2 to 20 years.
He won't. I mean, he won't be able to work.
No, but prison ain't no place for no cops, especially not old one.
True. But if he's, if he's charged for doing it, or if he's found guilty, well then I gotta put it to you this way. I respect law enforcement as much as possible. I know that sometimes we have some people out there in this city, they get a little too carried away.
Good to have cops to handle those kind of people.
Right. And then it's unfortunate when you have that type of situation where it happens. But the law's the law. I mean, we have to hold them to a higher set of standards than we do. And if it was one of us, we'd probably be getting a lot worse.
Oh, yeah, if it was one of us, they'd have.
We would have been in jail still. We wouldn't have been able to turn ourselves in. We wouldn't have been able to hire the high-powered attorney. Although I'm pretty sure, you never know. They might get, if it happens, he might be able to get one of the nice specials that are out there if he has the right attorney. So.
You know you'll have the right attorney.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely.
It's a sad case all the way around.
Yes, sir. Yeah, it was an unfortunate situation. It was a bad situation all around, like you said. Why he did it, don't know. Why he went after the guy, don't know. Why he went after that big chase, that's between him and a higher authority. But we'll see a little bit about what happened. So.
Well, as I like to point out, as much as they're paid, we're supposed to have the most professional police force there is.
Sometimes, you know who I blame on that?
Who?
The union.
Police union, why?
Well, because they're able to get away. They're able to get whatever situation is. Well, let me give you a good example. We had a couple of officers that were arrested for drunk driving recently. Okay, and we just found out within the 7-year period, 2 or 3 of them got back because they were able to go back to driving and becoming doing whatever they're going to do. But they're still on the force. They're still working. We had a couple of people, I believe, that were using their cars inappropriately, and they got in trouble for it. Acevedo got dinged them, got rid of them, did whatever, but they're still back on the force. They're okay. Why? Because they went through arbitration, and rather than having to spend all the money that it takes to go through arbitration, they said, okay, fine, we're going to bring you back. It's a money issue, and we've got the head of the union, whatever his name is.
Wayne Vincent.
Yeah, Wayne Vincent. He's like, well, we got to take care of these officers. It's like, well, we're held to a higher standard. Well, I'll use Cargill Michael Cargill as an example. He's held to a higher standard. One, because he's a gun owner. One, he owns a shop. And if anything bad were to happen, if he did anything inappropriate, you know how bad it would be on his reputation, how bad it would be for him as a business. If I did something bad, yeah, I'd still get in trouble for it.
I actually get a safety briefing from my employees. When I go out for the weekend, instead of me giving them a safety briefing, they actually give me the safety briefing. My employees tell me, okay, listen, if you drink too much, call one of us. We'll come and pick you up because if you get pulled over, you get stopped, we're all screwed.
Yeah, and we have to hold ourselves to a higher standard than some officers. I'll be perfectly honest with you. And when we have Wayne Vincent over here saying, well, we got to take care of them because they're law enforcement, they take care of us. And it's like, great, yeah, okay, you take care of us. But when you screw up, if it was a job that I had where I got in trouble and I had to drive and I couldn't do it, and I got in trouble doing whatever I was doing inappropriately, I lose that job. Yeah. Why should they be any more special?
And then also I think of that like just like being in the trucking industry.
Yeah.
You have a commercial driver's license. And if something happens, you're held to a higher standard in that
held
truck.
to a higher standard.
You're not allowed to
lose your license.
Exactly. If you do whatever, if you drive under the influence, they will snatch that license away. Just one time.
Lose your so why should they do the same for cops?
And even if you're in your personal vehicle,
that's what
even
the
in
part
your
that
personal vehicle, you're held to that same standard as if you're driving. As if you're driving that that 18-wheeler. In your personal vehicle, you're still held to the same
even
standard.
Even if you get run a stop sign or a speeding ticket in your personal vehicle,
you get points.
You get points. You can't take the class.
Right.
The
you can't do commercial driver's license. Cannot do defensive driving. They can't get deferred adjudication or anything like that for speeding or anything like that.
Sure can.
Yeah, and honestly, I think police officers should be held to that same standard.
I do too, because it's kind of hard to drive and put up all them fools out there. You got 80,000 pounds. You get off, you want to have a drink.
Yeah, they should be.
I can see a cop might want to too, but.
Yeah, because all we're saying is, hey, as a commercial driver's license,
they should be
held to that same
higher.
standard, standards as CDL holders.
Or lower R down to at least let us take the damn defensive driving class.
Because they will throw a truck driver under the bus.
Yeah. And it's not to say, and we got to keep in mind on this part again. I'm going to reiterate this part. We're not saying that all the officers or law enforcement is bad. We just got a couple of them that screw up, and it's those individuals that screw up that end up making everybody else look bad. And that's the part that really upsets me about this whole thing.
I tell you what, I think we got one show left this month is all we got. And we're planning to hit this city council shit pretty hard. But I've always found Wayne Vincent to be very open and honest, and
Well, then maybe he can ask us why.
He's been
why
on
in
the
the world
show
they allow
before,
this?
maybe he'll come on again.
Maybe he can answer legitimately, open and honestly, with no with all transparency. You know, why in the world are we letting people who screw up, who break the law, still have their job?
Yeah, all we got is the 19th left. Maybe I should give a call. Maybe he'll come on next week.
It'd be interesting.
And we'll,
You know,
we can put on
we won't
city council.
we won't post the Acevedo meme. Well,
We'll do the what now?
the Acevedo meme. We won't do that one.
The little joke about Acevedo, the picture,
Oh,
his picture.
Yeah,
now?
we'll
Memorial Day, 'cause I doubt we'll have that.
26th. We don't have it on Memorial Day. That's why we got the 19th next week, and that's it till June. And I think we got 2 or 3 in June. And June's going to be, of course, Juneteenth and the Veterans Burial Parade.
Whose microphone is this up here?
huh?
Whose big mic?
Oh, that was one of the other microphones that we had for earlier. So, but
Was it already here?
it was already
Yeah,
it was
that's,
already
that's
here,
theirs.
so, yes.
It was already on there.
Yes, everything was all there. The whole nice prop. That,
So then that
I don't know
and
who
then
left
those
it on
other
there,
stuff
but-
that we're talking about.
you know,
That was
I
on there
got
when they
one.
got it.
I got one funny, and this is gonna be good for you. Okay. About the Texas gun shop and the tactical firearms. Any thought about this one here? Okay. I didn't want to bring it up here because we had a gentleman who is very pro immigration. Yes, but we had.
Well, you know, you can't take a joke.
Yeah, exactly.
Get out of the kitchen.
There you go.
So I thought this was kind of funny, and you know, whether it's appropriate for right now, I thought this was actually pretty good. Tactical firearms. I think this is out of Houston, if I remember correctly. They ended up getting in trouble.
Really?
Well, they kind of got a little flack.
They get in trouble.
Well, because they have you know those billboards. They have their sign out in front of the building, and on there it has and I'm quoting this right now. It says, "I like my guns like Obama likes his voters undocumented." And yes, I like my guns like Obama likes his voters undocumented.
Oh,
And you know,
yeah, I like to have guns without no paper trail.
exactly.
Were they in Houston?
Yeah, it looks like it. It looks like it was out of Houston, and the owner of the shop said, you know, it was meant as a joke, and is based on the fact that Texas does not require gun registration. So, and his best quote that he has is, "Thank God for our First and Second Amendment rights." So,
I don't see anything wrong with this. You know,
it's out of Katy, Texas, in fact. So kind of one of those unique situations. I didn't want to bring it up, you know, because Jefe was, you know,
Jefe is off. Well, he makes his living off of
immigration, off of illegal
You know, well,
immigrants.
it's Norteño music industry.
Oh, I thought you say he makes his living he makes his money off of illegal undocumented workers.
In that community.
But it was one of those things we were looking at, and I'm like, wow. I'm like, that's funny. That's funny stuff. But you know, there's a time and place for everything. This is probably the best time and place to talk a little bit about the fact that, you know, we have the right to express our First Amendment rights without having to worry about it.
You see a sign like that, even if you don't like it, you don't agree with it, you just laugh and you move on. You know, a person can say, you know,
Well,
as long as they're
doesn't
not,
do that.
as long as they're not being totally disrespectful, that's a joke. You know, they're not being racist, you know, or anything like that. He's telling a joke. There's nothing wrong with it. Whether I like it or not, there are a lot of things that people say throughout the day that I do not like. You know, but guess what? You have to deal with it and move on.
Tenfold, I agree.
Exactly. I just thought it was very common. I'm like, oh, we gotta talk a little bit about that. So, but
there are people, we put out little signs in front of our gun store that just say guns. And I did like 4 signs that say guns, guns. And we had people complaining, calling the city, calling everyone they can possibly call to get me to remove those signs. I had people stopping, getting out of the
Lefty
vehicle,
lefties.
trying to steal the signs, you know, because they didn't want me to have the gun signs in front of the shop.
wow.
Yeah.
I
Really?
really don't understand them.
What were they concerned about? Because you were promoting guns?
This lady walked into the office. She says, it just says it too many times. You're gonna attract the crazies. And I'm like, yeah, like you. Get out.
You did attract the crazy.
Yeah, her. Get out.
You know what's funny? They did a media News Matters, I believe, or Media Right, did a video about a gun shop that they did locally, actually in the state of Texas, and they were talking about the gun, how people register for guns, and people, you know, they were saying how secure it is to go ahead and do that part, because you have the people that get upset and they're like, oh my God, this is all bad, and they were dispelling the whole myth about the loopholes. And so when you talked about the lady getting all crazy because they mentioned guns,
And she's the one that came in, that the one we were more concerned about her than anyone else. You know, we don't have crazies that walk into the shop.
you know, it's a matter of education. It's just a matter of education.
Except the anti-gun community.
Exactly. Oh my goodness.
Liberal, left, progressives.
Well, you know, I got to tell you, I heard somebody who is actually identified as a liberal and is actually very pro gun, but he lives in New York, and he actually runs a Facebook page that is designed for the LGBT community. I hope I said that right. That are for pro Second Amendment. And it was like, wow.
Last Friday, I had someone give me a crank call, and they said that, you know, you're selling guns, and these guns are you know, killing kids. You know, we've had, you know, so many children being killed by guns and all this stuff. And I said, well, excuse me. I said, well, are you pro-life? Are you, you know, which side do you lean on when it comes to abortion or, you know, pro-life and stuff like that? Well, I'm for choice. Oh, so you're for choice. Oh, okay, well, do you know that more mothers kill kids than guns do? Get off my phone and don't ever call me again.
They never seem to look at all those kids you talk about got killed.
Mm-hmm.
These crackheads shooting each other on the corner over there.
Yeah, more mothers by abortion kill kids than guns do.
By far.
So keep your hands off my guns.
We could go into the gun thing a lot. I got on about the Chicago and Houston. That's what really gets me about these people. All the guns are coming from this other place where they don't have
Liquor?
less,
See what happens when you don't drink?
laws.
Right, because Chief Acevedo would say that a lot. He'll say, you know, all the guns are coming into Chicago, and that's why all the crime is there. And I said, well, Chief, where are those guns coming from? Oh, they're coming from other states. I said, well, those states don't have those
They
same
don't have that
problems.
crime, bro.
So why they have all those problems in Chicago? Right.
Houston and
Try
Chicago are very similar in racial mix and size and industrial capacity, stuff like that. And Houston is far more safer than Chicago.
Right.
And there's a gun store. There's over 1,000 gun shops in Houston.
I always do once a year. I do this little pledge. I have a pledge for the Austin City Mayor, City Council, and then the Austin Police Chief, Chief Acevedo. And my pledge and question to them, you know, is if you really want to do something about guns, you really want to do something about getting illegal guns off the street, then do something about, you know, someone walking to a gun store and selling a gun to a gun store, and that gun store not being able to verify that gun's been reported stolen. We can't call the Austin Police Department. We can't call the Travis County Sheriff's Department to verify if a gun's been reported stolen.
Really?
I can't call the FBI. I can't call the ATF to verify if that gun that you're trying to sell me has been reported stolen.
Really?
No.
Why is that?
Yeah, they need to do something about
Because
that.
the people that actually have the power and the authority to do something about it, they don't do it. So the police chief, when he's sitting here talking about he wants to do this about, you know, getting illegal guns off the street, he has the authority to give gun stores in this area to be able to actually call and verify guns been reported stolen, and they do nothing about it. You know why? Because they're not trying to do anything. They're trying to get, you know, they're worried about their image, and they're worried about that next election. They're not really worried about getting illegal guns off the street.
Speaking of that, so we can hurry up. I think that's not a bad idea. Let me call up Wayne Vincent, see if he'll come on next week. And June will probably be filled with Juneteenth and the burial parade, so we'll start on city politics in July, I guess.
Well, everybody's gonna be signing up in August, correct? If I remember correctly.
But they've already got the plate full
Right.
of all kinds of candidates.
Well,
And we're gonna have to go one district at a time.
and this is gonna be exciting. You know, we got to attend Laura Presley's event
That was
this past
exciting.
weekend, and it was definitely.
Great food.
Ooh, nice.
Well, I didn't get to try the food, but the diet soda was good.
Laura Presley had her event, and then also what's his name?
Oh, yeah, somebody else did out in Lakeway or something.
I can't think of his name right now.
Yeah, but anyway, let me see if Wayne Vincent come on next week.
Oh,
Since
very
the
cool.
schedule got screwed up a little bit here, I'm kind of open for that.
Right.
I mean, I got the show kind of open.
I can't wait to talk to some of the city council because I really want to talk about traffic and what we're gonna do about traffic.
Well, you want me to skip it and just go straight away?
Oh no, it doesn't. You know, just
I got to make sure we have enough shows before November.
You know, here's what I'm going to say. We probably won't be bringing on another Democrat anytime soon. You know, that's going to be running for a state Senate.
Yeah, yeah. We were supposed to have a state senate candidate come on tonight.
For
Skype on tonight.
they don't want to answer all those hard questions. They don't want to answer questions from the people. you know, what the real people want to know. You know,
Yeah.
we want to know, you know, why is my property taxes going up? Those are things I want to know. I want to know why did my property taxes go up so high this year when I got that tax
Well, it
appraisal?
turned out to be good, because this way we got to do this. We got to have a Heppies band down there for a little while.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And we'll just-
Definitely, but yeah, you know, when it comes to city council, we're gonna have to ask them those tough questions, and hopefully they will be able to answer those questions.
As it gets closer to November, they're gonna start running out of, their schedule's gonna be hard to schedule.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
why I'm thinking start scheduling them early. But if you want, we can skip
Well-
next week and just, let's see
Well,
if Wayne Vincent will come on. If he don't come on, then
You're
we
hearing it,
might
Wayne.
try.
You're hearing it. You're gonna have the tough questions by the three of us.
And I also
45
want to know
seconds.
about what city council and the mayor's office is going to do about that trash dump in Northeast Austin. Because, you know, how high can Austin stack that?
I don't know, you seen the rats they got out there? Man,
Yeah.
they look like possums.
That's
Look
gonna
at
be
that
the biggest-
possum. There wasn't no
It's
possum.
going to be a big mountain, boy, I'm telling you.
30 seconds. Anyway, folks.
Well, we want to thank you guys for watching another fantastic show. We already got some compliments about today's show, so thank you again for being here with us. Michael Cargill, Central Texas Gunworks. Whoop whoop! You love that place. I love that place. I got to tell you that much right now. And then of course James Slowpoke Ritter. Thank you very much.
We'll be back next week.
And yours truly, me. Thanks a lot. We will see you guys next week.
Bye-bye.